So, the Xbox is dead again? Yet, there is a Phil Spencer interview out there. Huh. I don't get it.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come in, I need a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fruity's trading people, orders in. All recent gaming, go, rates and pay top bean. Good morning, Tom and Louie. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. Good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wish you all a beautiful and awesome Friday, chats. I'm sorry I couldn't go on yesterday, but we have been in the middle of a tropical storm still today. I have not seen sunlight for the past 3 days. That's what I have not seen. No joke. I mean, since when? Since Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. Today's the fourth day, and we still have not seen sunlight. It's still cloudy. It's still raining. That storm Melissa has been stuck and just hasn't moved. So yes, today is a non-work day again for me. But like I said, yesterday couldn't come on because it was raining, power outages. It was crazy. It was some crazy stuff. At least things got stabilized like around 5 or 6 p.m. I was gonna do an afternoon show, but it was just pouring out there, and electricity was going on and off, and it was insane. It was insane. But I'm here today, chat, because there's some news out there we got to talk about too. Let's have some fun. Let's discuss it, because at the end of the day, I read something, and they said that we were worried. Xbox fans are upset about a 30% increase, or they're trying to get 30%. What is it? Profit margin? How is that? I mean, I'm trying to understand, how does that make us worried? I don't get it. But either way, we'll talk about it. Let's see what's cooking behind the news. And real quick, before I start the show, let me see what chat is saying. Jacob Nova says, hi, just a little fun. I have around 114 and 115K gamer score, and P3, Phil Spencer, has 117,000K. Wow, I thought that Phil had more. Damn, I got more of a gamer score than Phil. Phil, what are you doing? Nah, I'm just messing. Because we all know that Phil, he pays people, to get his gamer score up. Yep, that's what they said out there. That's what they said, huh? So Jacob Noah says, I still wait on the two latest achievements I got. Haven't popped yet. A common problem with achievements. Yep. Ray Chi, brother Ray Chi, good morning to you, sir. He says Phil should retire and work on his gamer score. Game Pass added some cool games yesterday. Yes, they did. They added, oh man, it's been amazing with Game Pass. I mean, Game Pass has been cooking, like I said, and they're just going to keep on adding and adding and adding and adding and adding more games, man. We're going to still have our fun. That's the good thing about Game Pass. We never get tired of what gets added on. We always look forward to what gets added on and what's coming out that month and have fun with it. The King of Army Xbox. He says, what's up, yo, Army Xbox? What's up, Big B Money? How you doing, man? Big B Fabio, not Big B Money. I saw something like that, but it was Fallout. It was like, it was okay. I guess it was okay. Fallout New Vegas is like getting something that's going to PC. I think it is, and I know that Fallout 4 is not coming to Nintendo Switch, which is nice for the people who have not played Fallout on Nintendo Switch for I don't know how long. But hey, it's good stuff. Let's see now. Yeah, everything's good, man. Everything's good. Just I'm still in my bathing suit. I've been taking out some water out of the house because water sometimes comes in, not that much, but at least when it comes in, I'm there ready with my mop and broom, to sweep that sucker out for it to leave and go. Because, like I said, it's been raining out here like crazy for the past 2 or 3 days. It's just nonstop rain. I'm tired of this nonstop rain. I have not seen sunlight. I miss the sun. Sun, come out. We miss you. But hey, let's start the show because there's an article out here I wanted to read real quick. I'm trying to understand what the hell's going on with this stuff. But yeah, and there's now we have another news that literally is killing Xbox. Yet there is a Phil Spencer interview we will later read about, and it's good stuff. But I don't get it. They just have to come out and kill Xbox all the freaking time. So here is the killer of today. Yes, here it comes Ghostface. Here it comes Michael Myers. Here comes Jason Voorhees. Here comes sorry about that. Here comes Pinhead from Hellraiser to take and kill Xbox. Yep. Just for today. Let's see how Xbox is going to slip this one out. So, inside's Xbox profit pressure. How? Wait, my bad. Oops. Okay, let me get this one. Okay, good. Inside Xbox profit pressure. How a 30% margin target is reshaping everything from studios to strategy and upsetting fans. Are you guys mad? I mean, Chad, I got a question for you. Are you guys upset? Real quick, are you guys upset? Kenny J. Williams, what's up? Was that 30% last year? I do not know. Kenny J. Williams, you're going to read about this. But hey, I'm just asking the chat. Are you guys mad about this 30% increase? Are you guys worried? Are you guys like, no, it's going to die or something? I'm just curious, I'm just curious to see what you guys have to say because he says that we are upset. I mean, if Xbox got to look for that, that's their problem. No, I don't understand. How is it our fan problem? Because as long as I'm playing games, I'm happy. Microsoft CFO Amy Hood has forced Xbox to deliver an industry margin far beyond what is typical for gaming in general, which will devastate the business if not rectified soon. Okay, let's read. Hey, Amy Hood looking pretty hot though. Yep. Yeah, she got the evil in her though. So, over the summer, I said on my Xbox 2 podcast that I have heard a rumor that Microsoft was forcing Xbox to deliver 30% profit margin, however, unable to land enough concrete evidence. I hope the insane figure has been hearsay. It must have been right. Apparently, it isn't. Bloomberg reports Dina Ross and Jason Schreier just revealed that Microsoft CFO Amy Hood is indeed asking the Xbox to meet an accountability margin of 30%, which is far, far in excess of reasonable targets for the video game industry, and in particular, the video game hardware industry. Over the past few years, Microsoft gaming division has undergone some insane and self-destructive transitions, cutting studios, slashing marketing budgets, and splitting to release games on rival platforms to the detriment of its own. Microsoft also rapidly hiked prices, harming customers while laying off literal thousands, reducing any semblance of goodwill Xbox had left to zero. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Bringing up the bad news like always. Ted Leopard, good morning to you, sir. Of course. You want me to look at that chicken over? Let's see now. Yep, let's see. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yep. Thank you for the article, brother. Well, appreciate it. Yet the slander continues. And yet you complain about people going out there and making up stuff about Xbox, yet you write bad stuff about Xbox too. Okay. The changes, according to Bloomberg, C, with Microsoft CFO Amy Hood taking a greater role in the gaming business than Xbox. The 30% profit demands are far beyond industry averages, which range in the low 20s at best. I've been writing for a while about how my sources have been blaming Amy Hood for the major issues of Xbox right now, as Microsoft doubles down on short-termism and shareholder pandering over long-term goals and customer feedback. The cancellation of promising games like Perfect Dark, Contraband, and others is a direct result of Xbox lead Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, and Tim Stewart attempting to... I have a friend named Tim Stewart from high school. Oh, but he has a W in it. Yeah, Tim Stewart. Yeah, okay, never mind. To balance Microsoft corporate demands without tanking the entire business. The amount of strain this arbitrary goal has put on Xbox cannot be overstated, as staffers, customers, and even third-party developers feel the gradual toxification of the Xbox brand. In response, Microsoft issued the following statement, which doesn't really address the chaos of the firm has embraced over the past couple of years. Let's see what to say. Let's see now. So, Microsoft has provided the following statement, which was offered in parts within the original report from Bloomberg. We take a long-term view in how we run our business and set goals. We aim we aim high, but stay flexible, knowing that success doesn't look at the same across every project or priority. We look at the business as a whole, balancing creativity, innovation, and sustainability across a diverse portfolio of offerings. As with any creative business, sometimes that means making hard decisions and stopping work on things that are no longer working for a variety of reasons and shifting resources toward the projects that are more aligned with our direction and priorities. And while each team and project might vary from each other, one goal we share across the whole business is to make great games and deliver experience players will enjoy for years to come. And that's what they're doing. They're delivering great games. Now, what we're tired of is the price tags. That's what we're tired of. But hey, you know, let's see what comes around. All right. Hey, Rudix, what's up? Good morning. How you doing? As said, as I'm not aware of the question too, do people really think that Miss CFO Hood want to harm Xbox? Well, that's what they're thinking now. They're writing about it. You know how it is. They're looking for that new. Here's the thing, though, Jacob. What I don't understand is they keep forgetting that this is a business. Right? This is a business. Rudix had talked about this on Wednesday about the dev kits, and guess what? The PlayStation 4 dev kit was $2,500, as some sources said. So I don't understand why people are like, ah. Also, they got the 8 at Xbox, which they gave out some dev kits to those indie developers and stuff like that. They give it to them. So yeah, it's always like an Xbox dead thing every day. It's getting tiring though. It's like this past month has been Xbox is dead, Xbox is alive, Xbox is dead, Xbox is alive, Xbox is dead, Xbox is alive. Man, stop with the Xbox dead crap. Safos, I think people are reacting like whenever there is an Xbox news. 100% Safo is getting annoying. Over the summer, Microsoft attempted to raise the base price of its games at 80, and that was met with significant public backlash. Okay. But here's what's funny though. Aren't people asking for GTA 5 to be $100? This is what happens. This is why you can't go to social media and say, yeah, I'll pay $100 for this game. Because they collected data. Yeah, this is, man, I keep saying stuff like this. It's our fault because we're the ones who go out there and say, hey, I'll pay $100 for this. Hey, I'll pay this much for this. Hey, I'll pay $1,000 for a console. Man, we're not in COVID anymore. Shit. So let's keep going. So instead, they decided to rework with Xbox Game Pass tiers, targeting the most sticky and dedicated Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers with an extortionate 50% price hike. Oh, so you think because it didn't increase the price to 80, this is going to be it? Xbox Series X and S game consoles have also seen aggressive price increases, and even Xbox development kits have as well. No! Lord, why don't we go out there and this is what I find funny though. Let's blame the person who increased the tariffs. That's what you should be blaming for, not X. But okay. The inconsistent messaging and seemingly desperate price hikes have people questioning whether or not Microsoft is deliberately sabotaging Xbox, and it certainly seems that way. Microsoft has been forced to reportedly come out and deny that it's looking to kill the Xbox hardware and deny that retailers are canceling orders. With Activision Blizzard, Microsoft Gaming Division surpassed Windows itself and the firm's diversified business with the AI boom fueling Microsoft's share price. CEO Satya Nadella is enjoying a near 100 million paid packet in stock incentives, which prelude gaming from the equation. With analysts and speculators trying to figure out whether or not the AI boom is actually predicting a gigantic AI bust, you'd think Microsoft would want to ensure the diversified business model remains healthy to reduce exposure. Apparently not. The sprint of short-term thinking of the anti-consumer ideology will not only fail to deliver a desired 30% profit margins, but it will serve only to the only viable consumer brand Microsoft has left. When will the insane greed end? I keep forgetting that. I keep trying, not forgetting, but I keep trying to understand these guys out here. They need to understand this is a business. This is not made because of us talking just playing video games. Like, hey, okay, here's a game. No problem. We're not making any money off it. They make money off of this. Ah. According to reports, Microsoft CFO Amy Hood has set a target for Xbox to deliver 30% profit margin, which is unusually high for a gaming division. This aggressive goal is reshaping how Xbox operate from pricing to partnerships. Okay. Why is a 30% margin considered insane? Most gaming platforms operate on much thinner margins, especially when factoring in hardware costs, game development, and subscription services. A 30% margin suggests a major cost cutting or revenue boosting measures, which can disrupt studios and developers and consumers. How is this affecting Xbox strategy? Okay, let's see now. The pressure is to hit high margins may explain recent moves like price hikes, studio closures, and a stronger push towards subscription models and cloud gaming. It's also fueling speculations about Xbox launcher commitment to traditional gaming console gaming. Mhm. Yep. So is killing Xbox. No one. It's talking about PS. Yeah, kind of weird though. They're trying to like everything. Like this is the perfect opportunity, software for PlayStation, like to slither through any bad news that they have. It's a perfect opportunity because at the end of the day, Xbox will take over it. That's how it is. What does this mean for game developers? Developers may face tighter budgets, more monetization pressure, and shifting priorities toward games that align with Microsoft financial goals. Some insiders suggest this could lead to fewer experimental titles and more focus on proven franchises. Okay. Yeah, we got Keeper in here, but cool. Is this profit push connected to broader Microsoft trends? Yes, increasingly focus on AI, cloud services, and enterprise growth. And Xbox being asked to align with that vision, the 30% margin target reflects a shift from Xbox as a passion project to Xbox the business unit. That's what it's supposed to be. It's always been a business unit, not a passion project. It's supposed to make money. Expect to operate in the same way to some of its two B2B divisions, despite actually being an entertainment business. Is that it? We're done? Oh, Lord. Seriously, this is crazy. This is a business unit, not a. I mean, no matter how much passion you put into it, this is a business. If you don't treat it as a business, it's gonna go broke. What do you expect? Oh yeah, I got my Xbox for free. You know what I think they're mad about? You know what I think they're mad about? Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. You know what I think they're mad about? I think they're mad about because they're probably not gonna get as much codes that they want. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding about that. But hey, I don't know. Things are changing because they're treating it as a business unit. Of course, it's a business, especially something that goes out there and buys big ass stuff, especially for 80 billion. If you guys did not understand that from the very beginning, then I don't even know what else to say. I'm not kidding you. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Xbox, Microsoft, we heard the feed now. We're rebranding the Xbox Game Pass also for 50. Me, oops. I played Doom. I'm playing Doom F PlayStation. Was Fallout Day a bust or were people happy with no new games? Well, here's the thing though, Rudigs. I mean, we knew that there's talks about a new Fallout, but being announced like in Fallout Day was not going to be it, to be honest though. I mean, they said they were starting to work on it on the next Fallout. So they said it when Starfield came out. So that was like 2 years ago or 1 year ago. So at the end of the day, I don't think we're gonna get news on the new Fallout project. So yeah, Xbox actually started as a passion project with the X team. Yeah, but once you start, listen, Rudix, you can start as a passion project, but at the end of the day, if it's money, it's a business project. No matter how much passion you put into it, it's a business, brother. It's a business, no matter what. PlayStation is a business. Nintendo is a business. All of them are a business. Why do you think they show you? PlayStation comes out like what is it? Every 4 to 5 months, and they come out and say, "Hey, this is how much we've grown. Hey, this is how good we're doing. Hey, this is how much consoles we sold. Hey, yo." So it was a bust. Oh Lord, nothing has been a bust. I mean, we're loving it. We're having fun here over here in Xbox, man. Luna, tell me you look like you could fit as an Xbox high up. Man, if I was an Xbox high up, Jacob, man, I'll probably be fired within 3 minutes. That wouldn't last long. I'll be fighting too much. I'll be fighting too much. Somehow is the story so far. Safaha, keeper, you can finish it in one sitting. Nice, nice, nice. Safa says, I'm loving it, but I know I can't finish in all of one sitting. Damn. Let me see. Once I hit the 2 hour mark, but then in game, I switched to something else. Nice. The problem is, ABK, the Zeus noticed that it's a lot of money moved into the company. Reichi, it's been a lot of money moving into the company. It's been a lot of money for years. They've been making billions of dollars behind the Xbox brand. They've been seeing it. They've seen the growth. And now with all the social media and everything that's going on, right? Like you're seeing movies, you're seeing TV shows, seeing all this stuff. They're going to try to gain from everywhere else. But again, they're like, oh, 30% increase means it's going to die. Listen, I don't think it's going to die. Not for now, not for a long time. I don't know why social media is so focused on killing Xbox. It's insane. I seriously don't understand why. Every single day I wake up, I see something new coming out bad about Xbox. Everything's good with everyone else, but everything's bad for Xbox. Because I remember last gen's discussions, and last gen's discussions were, well, when the Xbox One came out, well, it doesn't have 1080p 60. Okay, so Xbox is dead. Then after that, they released the Xbox One X. It was like, oh, you guys don't have exclusive. Oh, okay. So Xbox is dead again. So it was, right? One, two. Let me see. What was the third one? What was the third one? There was another one. There's like 50 of them already. There was like 50 of them already trying to kill the Xbox stuff. But that was like the two big ones. No 1080p, then comes out 4K 60. Oh, now you got no exclusives. They weaponized the word exclusive. And now, the funny thing is, Xbox is the one who's releasing first party games. Yeah, what happened to those guys that were saying that exclusives are important to consoles, yet they're not hopping to Xbox? I mean, that was all hypocrisy talk. It's just a way to slander and to destroy Xbox, and they've been doing it for like the last 10, 15, 20, 24 years it's been out there. Jikono says, you should sue Dreamcast guy. Why should I sue him? He hasn't done nothing to me. Not only that, he probably win because he rich from that teeth that that all that money he got for his teeth, man. He got like $50,000 for the damn teeth. And I got an implant. Nobody gave me shit. Damn, I should have started GoFundMe. Right, Rudigs? Nah, I'm just kidding. I would never do. Oh, no, wait. You got to first sell your PlayStation to your missus. Yep, I forgot. Those are the steps. You got to first sell your PlayStation to your missus and then do all that stuff. I know what's on the Amazon Luna rebrand. It's quite good. Yeah, really? I've not seen it. Keeper, 5 hours for 100% run. Laugh out loud. That's good, though, Rudigs. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm tired of these 80, 90, 100-hour games, man. It's good to have some short games out there with good stories behind it. He keeps lying. Oh, Jacob. Here's the thing, though. You know what destroys a liar? If you stop listening to them. That's how liars get destroyed. I mean, if you ever heard about the story about the boy who cried wolf, what happened? One day he came in, kept on crying wolf all the time. No wolf was there. And then one day there was an actual wolf. He came out and everybody was like, okay, bro, have a good day. And the wolf ate the sheep. Naipechi. Hey, que lo que, Naipechi? How are you doing, man? Good morning. Anyone looking at the Samsung XR? What is the Samsung XR? Let's go look at that Samsung XR before we move on forward. Please tell me it's not nothing weird. Let's see that beauty. Samsung XR. Ooh, it's a headset. Oh, it's a virtual headset. Ooh. Man, I don't know why, but you look like an airplane commander with that thing on. That'd be nice to play some Flight Sim. There you go. So let's look at the Galaxy XR. Worlds wide open. Look at that, baby. Look. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay. Oh, it turns on. Hey, you look like the guy from Dead Space. Nice. Expansive experience enhanced by AI. Nice. So I can be my Formula One like that? Hell yeah, I want to get that shit. I want to buy my Formula. Ah, hell no. Man, I'll be breaking TVs like that. Wait a minute. I want to. Oh, you can view Formula One. Oh, I want to get that just to see Formula One in my. Ooh, that'd be nice though. How much that shit cost? Relive memories in 3D? Ah, hell no. I don't want to relive my memories. Explore with Gemini at your side. Okay. Is that it? There's MLB right there. Nice. Baseball. Bloop. There you go. Hey, that was pretty cool. Comfort without compromise. Forehead cushion. Nice. We got a forehead cushion coming in. Sideband. Nice. Rear cushion and fit dial. I don't think that's going to fit my head. I got a 62 centimeter head. Lord, I said that. Pause. Sorry about that. Get inside the action. Front, inside row. Okay. Get to see the NBA up close. Nice. Eye tracking. Nice. Voice. Okay. Head tracking. Oh, hand traffic. My bad. I was saying head traffic. I was like, what? Death sensor. Oh, depth sensor, not death. Oops. Oh, there you go. Nice. That was cool. Power behind the scenes. Video playback up to 2.5 hours. Nice. Quick swap battery. Lifelike XR powered by Snapdragon. Oh. The next dimensions of One UI. Per prescription lenses for those who need prescription lenses. Play this. Nice. That looks nice, bro. Thank you for talking about the Samsung XR. How much is that sucker gonna be? Because if it's gonna be expensive, I ain't getting that shit. Because I know the Apple one is like, how much does the Apple cost? Like $3,000? I'll say, what the hell? What's wrong with you? Yeah, well, entre las 12 salgo a las 6. Night Pechi, man. Oye, ten suerte, mano, que hoy di que no está trabajando la gente porque hoy es un día no laboral, pero ten suerte, mano, tu trabajo, man. Ten suerte. Nosotros los viejos no podemos usar eso. So when I bet you say that we old guys cannot use the VR, our eyes are not the same. Wait, what? 1,800? Nah, I ain't buying that. Hell no. Hell no. That's a lot of money. Damn. But moving up and up, guys, because we're going to talk about the Phil Spencer interview that came by. He mentioned a lot of things, and I want to read about what's happening. They want the Xbox to get into VR. Why would you want Xbox to? Bro, we do not need anything else. What we need is handhelds. VR is not a good big seller. I mean, look at the PlayStation VR 2. It failed. It failed 100%. I mean, they stopped making the PSVR 2. I don't know that they have scrapped the project, but it's been stopped because people are not buying it, though. Well, I know better than 3,000, 100%. I mean, what's this? Of course, anything's better than 3,000, but damn, $1,800 for VR set. I mean, there's that one. What's it called? The Opus? No, it's not Opus. It's what's that one called? There's someone that's in the $500 range that does pretty good stuff, though. Imagine Sea of Thieves VR. No. I was going to start to get it, but jump into Street SF6. What is SF6? You're talking about Street Fighter 6? Nice. Xbox already in VR, everybody. Yeah, they're in VR, but not fully integrated with VR. Like if you start it, it's just a screen, right? It's not like like if you move your arms or something like, Pelon got one. Ah, shit. Nah, we all know. Hey. Oh, man. I'm going to zoom in on this one. We all know why Pelon got one like that. Yeah. Go Pelon. Mm-hmm. All right. How to say that? So let's move on up. Let's go to that Famitsu article, which is pretty cool stuff. And, it's been scattered all over the place. People have changed a couple things. So let's read about this because this is interesting to read. Yes, sir. Let me see if I can translate this thing to English. Okay, here we go. Yes, I can. Good stuff right here. Awesome. Translated to English. So let's talk about that Phil Spencer article because, hey, actually, we got some good Xbox news today. Beside all the bad news, because hey, it's always bad news then good news then bad news, then good news and bad news, and bad news to good news. All right, so let's read about this right here. So, we spoke to Phil Spencer about various topics, including the next Xbox console, Kojima's OD, and the future of the of the Halo series. All right, we're gonna talk Halo today. And chat, today is Halo Day. There's gonna be some Halo announcements. When? I do not know. Can someone look for that to tell me real quick? Today, Viper's Fiend cancels as my hands killing right now. No, Safo, no. Safo, make sure you put the lotion on its skin. You gotta put that lotion on its skin so it can make the hands smoothie. Pause. That sounded so wrong. You lie. The Quest Xbox is an Xbox because Microsoft told us so. Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's an Xbox. Yeah, 100%. Friday, 1 p.m. Thank you for that, Jacob. No, 1 p.m. EST. I'll be watching it. I would stream it, but it depends on how the storm is today. Because right now it's not raining, but it all depends on how it goes. Because seriously, this storm is driving people nuts. For 1 minute, you're like here, then the next one, you're like, what the hell? It's raining. All right, so let's keep going. So, like I said, let's read this article. We spoke to Phil Spencer about various topics, including the next Xbox console, Kojima's OD, and the future of the Halo series. Dan, you quoting Silence of the Lamb? Oh, that's a good movie, Wes Davis. That's a very, and I do mean a very good movie. Delicious. I like the TV series too. It was pretty good. Yeah, so let's go. Hannibal was pretty good. All right. Known as a major Japan expert, Spencer attended Kojima Productions' 10th anniversary event, Beyond the Strand, on September 25th, 2025, bringing with him the latest footage from Xbox Game Studios' upcoming release, OD. He also actually promoted the title at Tokyo Game Show, taking part in the ribbon-cutting ceremony, making the opening Koei Tecmo Games Ninja Gaiden 4 area. Here we spoke with Phil Spencer and about his outlook for the future, including discussing the new information revealed at the Xbox Tokyo Game Show 2025 broadcast held on the first day of the Tokyo Game Show. Wow. Louis, how do you say Louis in Dominican Republic? Louis. Same thing. Louis. Hey, Louis. Ve acá. Or Luis. Like my name in Spanish is Luis. That's how you say it. So, Xbox PlayStation in Japan has increased by 20% over the past year. Oh wow. First of all, the Kojima Productions 10th anniversary event footage from the Hideo Kojima's latest work OD was shown. Can you tell us more impressions of the film? Phil. Why does it says Phil with F? It's Phill, but okay. When I spoke with director Kojima about the game, he shared some very bold ideas with me. He also said, I want to make a really scary game. Please do so. Kojima Production and Xbox Game Studios members are working closely together on both gameplay and technology. And when I saw the trailer on the 10th anniversary event, I was so happy at how high the quality was. When do you plan to release OD? Uh-oh. In fact, a specific date has not been decided yet due to the Screen Actors Guild strike in 2023. It has been difficult to secure filming schedule and development of the game has been delayed. We are working hard on development, but a specific date has not been yet decided. 25 titles were unveiled at the Xbox Tokyo Game Show 2025 broadcast. Our team has been preparing for the Tokyo Game Show broadcast as an important opportunity to unveil our new game not only to Japan but to Asia and the world. The response was great. I think fans were pleased. No, I did not really like that Tokyo Game Show this year. I like last year's better though. I'm being honest though. Please tell us which titles would you like us to pay particular attention. We feel that we are receiving increasingly strong support from our third-party game partners. We are happy that 3 Monster Hunter story games are coming to Xbox. We also decided to announce that Square Enix Romance Saga 2 Revenge of the Sun will be available on Xbox. Concrete Gore Blood Heat was also announced. DLC and maps, the Japanese motive have been revealed at Microsoft Flight Simulator, Age of Mythology Retold, Call of Duty Black Ops 7, and Forza Horizon 6. Can tell us why you're focusing so much in Japan. Okay. TGS is a very important event, so we wanted to use this show to show, once again, convey to Japanese fans that the Japanese market is very special. Of course, this content will be released worldwide, so we are confident that game fans around the world will also enjoy DLC and maps with a Japanese motive incidentally. Okay, sorry about that. The number of hours played on Xbox in Japan has grown by about 20% over the past year. The figure includes console, PC, and cloud play. So looking at these numbers, we expect that if we provide content for Japanese players, that will continue to grow. Mm. I love this coffee, guys. I love this coffee. Like I said, some good Xbox news, right? That means that Japanese users are spending more time with Xbox. In what ways is this increasing? We're seeing balanced growth across consoles, PC, and cloud. If I had to say, it seems the importance of PCs increasing for Japanese players. Also, the fact that consoles, PC, and cloud are all growing in line with our strategy of wanting to play on Xbox regardless of the device they are using. Hearing, hearing that makes me wonder if there will be console after the Xbox Series X. Uh oh. Here we go. Uh oh. Here comes the important question. Let's see what Phil Spencer said about this. Speaking of new hardware, the Xbox ROG Ally will be released on October 16, 2025. This is an Asus product. I think the hardware that was announced as first party company at Microsoft will be the next console. Uh oh. So, again, for the 5,000th time it's been announced, we're still getting a next Xbox console. When will the official announcement be? It's still to be determined, but as the Xbox ROG Ally series of handheld devices arrives, we took the evolution of cloud and PC experience. It's important to note that this product suggests how the Xbox software platform will evolve in the future, connecting to all devices in one place. Yes! Let's go, baby! We're getting Steam on our console, we're getting Epic on our console, we're getting all this cool stuff on our console! Hell yeah! Now the question is, will live be free? Let's see about that. I'll get you, chick. I'll get you. So let's see. I, I understand. Returning to the topic of software, Ninja Gaiden 4 will be released on October 21st, 2025. How is it going? Ninja Gaiden 4 is truly a true Ninja Gaiden. A true Ninja Gaiden. It's game of series. I'm sure that people who have been familiar with the series up until now will think so. On the other hand, I also think that even if people who never played the series before start with Ninja Gaiden 4, it will be a fantastic game. I think they may have enjoyed 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what Jacob was said in DMs real quick. Jacob, I got you. Jacob, I got you. No worries. I got you, brother. I got you. Hey, oh, Lord. Silent Cypher, my handsome bald man. What's up, Silent? How you doing? This is what a Neanderthal looked like 130 to 40,000 years ago. Hey, it looked like me. Damn, Jacob, look at Jacob. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Playing Supermarket Sim. Yeah, I'll be online soon, son. I'll be online like in, I don't know. But I'll be online in a few minutes. Just in case you need me for something. If you got any questions for Supermarket Sim. Mine glitched yesterday. It was horrible, but hey, it is what it is. So let's keep reading. So, where was I? Let me ask you again. Would you decide to release Ninja Gaiden 4 through Xbox Game Studios? I have been coming to Japan for many years for events such as TGS. And every time I come, I visit Toei Tecmo Games office. Phil, you often visit Japan's manufacturers, don't you? Toei Tecmo Games is one of the most important partners, so we've been discussing how we can support them as Xbox. For Xbox fans, the Ninja Gaiden series is a truly important IP. However, the series has been hiatus for a long time. I've always wondered if we could revive the iconic series. However, the ideas like take time to come to fruition. Interesting. Okay, good. What's up, Elvis? How you doing? Yes, wake up to the Crazy Louie Gummy. Wait, the Crazy Louie Morning Show. Yes, wake up to Crazy Louie Morning Show. Yo, Power Wash Sim is great. Tried it last night. You did not play the first one? Man, let me tell you something. Power Wash Sim is a great game for you to, like, if you're tired of playing something long, like you just want to chill out, that's a fun game to play. Also, Supermarket Simulator is also a fun game to play once you get around to it. Like I said, mine glitched. I was like, no! But all right, let's keep reading. So, Koei Tecmo important partners. Correct. However, ideas that this takes to fruition, and unless the right opportunity is found, they don't often come to fruition. Sorry about that. At that time, when Platinum Games and Koei Tecmo Games decided to team up, I don't want to support them from the production and creative aspects Xbox Game Studios. That means, Chad, you know what that means? We're getting scale bound. Yay! Watch Chad be like, hell no. Xbox Game Studios also supports Hideo Kojima's Dark Side. What kind of support? What do you mean Dark Side? That sounds wrong. What kind of support does Xbox Game Studios provide to each development studio? The relationship with each partner varies from studio to studio. For Kojima production support for Unreal Engine 5 is a big part of it. You have knowledge and experience that with Unreal Engine 5, and since OD uses Unreal Engine 5, we're incorporating in that area. For Ninja Gaiden 4, both Koei Tecmo Games and Platinum Games have knowledge and experience with action games, so we're mainly providing marketing support, including budgetary support. Nice. So that's how Xbox Game Studios ended up taking on publishing duties for Ninja Gaiden 4. Currently in Asia alone, there are over 500 developing thousands of Xbox games. Some of these are with major publishers. Are and in Japan, we have a very unique relationship with companies like Capcom, Konami, Square Enix, Sega, and Bandai Namco Entertainment. On the other hand, there are also independent game studios. Each studio is diverse and each requires different support. Their needs are different. We want to provide support. They need to ensure the talented game studios can succeed. So it's dead, right? Yeah, Xbox is dead. Yeah, they killed it. Yeah. All right. Drink some more coffee. Ah, I see. Will we see more Japanese develop Xbox game studios publish titles in the future like Ninja Gaiden 4 and OD? There's nothing I can say right now, but I'm in talks with various partners during my visit to Japan, and I think I'm able to make various announcements in due course. If we want people to play our games on PS5 or Switch 2, we'll make efforts to lower the barrier to entry. Just take the L and let Scalebound go. No, I do not want. No, this is her talk Vince and my cheer. Every time we see Platinum Games, we say Scalebound. Yay, man! Come on, don't be like that, Safo. That's her talk Vince and my cheer, man. We always go out there and cheer for that. Just for the hell of it. So you currently have the ROG Xbox out in your hands. Is there anything you would like us to pay attention to? This is my personal item. Laughs. I played it the whole time on the plane. Playing Hollow Knight Silksong is great. The great thing about ROG Xbox Ally is that you can play anywhere. You can play at home or on your console, then log in with the Xbox Ally on the go and resume where you last logged out. The beauty of Xbox. It's the best. And then when you get home, you play your console and TV. All the achievements you made on the go are reflected there. If it makes you want to play games in your free time, I play Game Overlord. It's great. I'll get you, Jacob. No worries. The great thing about ROG Xbox Ally is that you can play anywhere. You can play at home or on your console, then log into. Didn't I read that? Pick up. It's okay. And Xbox Ally on the go. Pick up where you left off. It's awesome. And even when you get home and play on your console TV, the achievements. Didn't I read that already? Oh, I got repeated or something. Yeah, I got repeated. Okay. So sorry about that, chat. It's the article that put stuff. I do a good night show besides good morning. I should do a good night show one day. Yeah. I can't handle games like Power Wash because my mind gets stuck in an annoying state. If you know what I mean, Louis. I get you. But it happens to all of us. So, you love games, lads. By the way, Phil Spencer Game of the Year this year. Excluding our games. That was a pretty good one. I love the game I'm playing now, Hollow Knight Silksong. It's really good, and was good too. What was good too? And then, although it's a game for PlayStation 5 and PC, my friend's Kojima's. He's talking about Death Stranding too. Oh, remember, guys, this got translated, so things will be mixed up a little bit from Japanese to English. So the translation has caused a little bit of problems here. So I think he's talking about Death Stranding, and I think the game of the year will be Claire Obscured and Expedition 33. Okay, now it's fixed. I think no. Okay. Claire Obscured, Expedition 33, Ninja Gaiden 4, Ragebound, Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, Doom: The Dark Ages. Speaking of which, Microsoft is releasing first-party titles on PlayStation 5 and on platforms with Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Oh, okay, I see now. Which was released on the Xbox Series X and S December 2024. Will be released on PlayStation 5 in April 2025. How are you feeling about this? That's very good. What's good also by my friend Kojima which is 1 second, chat. Hold on, getting a phone call. This thing's messed up. Dímelo, tío. Cuéntame. Sí. Ah, pues está bien. No, yo no voy a salir porque sigue lloviendo. Hmm, Está bien. Ok, está bien. Ok. Bye. All right, that's my uncle because I have a bag of his, so I have to bring it down to him because he left it at the motorcycle event. So yeah. So let's keep reading it. Okay, read this again. So here we go. Indiana Jones has been an amazing game for me. It's the game of the year 2024. Let me refresh this just in case because this has just got messy. All right. Let me see if we can get this right. Because this thing article just got messy for us for a second. So where were we at? Let's see now. All right, here we go. Perfect. It's fixed now. And then there's my friend. Okay, that's good. So speaking of which, Microsoft titled first PlayStation 5 and other platforms, and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which was released on the Xbox Series X on December 2024, will be released for PlayStation 5. Read that. How are you feeling about this? Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is an amazing game for me. It's the game of the year for 2024. Machine Games has done an amazing job. We received great feedback on PlayStation 5 version of Indiana Jones and Great Circle, and it's very well commercially. Xbox games studios titles like Forza Horizon 5, The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remaster, and Doom: The Dark Ages have been very successful on PlayStation. The Nintendo Switch 2 was released this year. Would you also be focused on Nintendo Switch 2? Yes, Activision's Tony Hawk 3 and 4 Standard Edition was released on the Nintendo Switch 2 in July 2025. We are making efforts to lower the barrier to entry to people to play our games through services like Xbox Play Anywhere and Xbox Game Pass. However, if there are people who want to play our games on the PlayStation and on the Nintendo Switch 2, we would love for them to play our games on the platforms in the regard. We have received excellent support from both Sony, Interactive Entertainment, and Nintendo. That's what you gotta do. Put your games everywhere. Let people jump in. Stop hogging them in a console. Throw them out there. Let people buy them. We already got games jumping into Game Pass, so we're happy. And the people who have a PlayStation want to play them, let them go ahead and buy them. If not, simple. Get an Xbox and pay the 20 to 30 of Game Pass and just get your games on it. But hey, that's how you choose, man. I understand, by the way, speaking of software, I'm sure veteran fans are curious about the future IP, such as Halo series, the Forza Motorsport series. What do you think? Have you reached the end of the line for these IPs? Uh-oh. No! Halo Studios, formerly 343 Studios, is planning for the future and taking on new challenges. We're committed to Unreal 5 and new technologies. We're committed to giving them the time they need to invest in Halo franchise and create the next great game in the Halo series. Regarding Forza Motorsport, we sometimes need to shift our focus to games that are really released sooner. We understand the reaction many people had when we scaled back to Turn 10 Studios. Uh-oh. We have a large number of games we want to support carefully and sometimes give development teams a little more time to avoid putting them under strain. Our current structure allows us this flexibility. Xbox Game Studios has over 20 studios, and we have games in development, each with different support needs. We have both short-term and mid to long-term perspectives. We want our games to be successful. Xbox Game Studios is currently developing many titles, so please to look forward to them in the future. Finally, give a message to the Japanese game fans. Every time I come to Japan, our respect for the Japanese culture of creating and cherishing video games grows deeper. I look forward to your continued support and from the Japanese gaming community and hope you will continue to send us your feedback. With a number of options for playing games increase, I am grateful that you continue to play Xbox so much. Thank you. I look forward to your continued support. So, chat, it seems that the Xbox is not dead again. Yesterday was dead during the day, and yet we got this Famitsu article coming out, and it's talking about how many studios they're partnered with. He's talking about the next Xbox generation console. He's talking about a lot of good stuff that is coming to Xbox. So, hey, it's not dead. Which is insane. even with the increased 30% budget or profit margin, whatever it is, it's still not dead. And it's incredible how many times they want to kill Xbox. It's incredible. It's like an everyday thing. The Xbox is dead. Xbox sucks. Xbox is this. I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. And now they're worried about development kits. What? And now they're worried about 30% margin, a profit margin they need to get. That's a company problem. The only thing, let me tell you guys something. The only thing I care about is the games. As long as I get games into my Game Pass, as long as I'm saving money, as long as I'm having fun, that is what I care about. That is all I care about. Now, if the company is gonna die, then that's their if it dies, that's their problem. Because listen, they need to get their shit straight over there. Not us, the fans. What us fans gotta do is play the games and have fun. That's all. It turns out Amy Hood was the cause of price hikes, and she was behind the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate price hikes. Well, David Cohen, I gotta say something though. I gotta say something, David Cohen, about that. The price hikes are due to a lot of things. They're due to a lot of things, and it's insane. And let me tell you something, David. Something media doesn't talk about, doesn't bring it to point, and as they should, is how crazy this generation has been for all these companies. It's been a crazy gem for these companies. And how do I know? Because we see it. The thing is, they don't take factor into it. We got price increases on consoles, right? Insane. And the funny part is, we got the price increases. Yet they made even the console way more lighter than what it was, especially the PlayStation One, right? And they still have it on the same price. They're not reducing the damn price, which is insane. Services have gone up. Uh, Games are getting way more expensive to develop, and of course, they're going to get a price increase next year. Probably going to go up to 80. So again, when I look at this gen, I'm like, man, this gen has been insane. We still have not gotten that console, like I was mentioning earlier, that should be at a lower cost. We're not getting it. I don't think we're getting it this gen because of the whole tariffs and everything that's happening. This shit is getting mad expensive, and yet they just want to point fingers only to Xbox. I mean, you got Embracer dividing into three. You got Ubisoft, financial problems. Square Enix, financial problems. A bunch of these companies are having financial problems yet. They don't look at that. All they want to do is just focus on Xbox. Standard Xbox, kill Xbox, and it's dead. And the thing is, I come on here and people are like, "Oh, you're an Xbox or anything." No, it's not being an Xbox or not. It's the truth is, Xbox is doing fine, and Xbox, right? Even though with all the issues it has been going on with, they've been doing okay. I mean, shit, we're getting games for under the Game Pass brand. I know there's been a bunch of price hikes, which it sucks, but again, it's because of the whole situation that happened in 2020. If that didn't happen, then the story would be different because the whole COVID situation has really caused a lot of commotion. Not only that, we also got now, after all the shit we went through in 2020, now we got a tariff situation. Now we got what's it called? GPUs going to 100% tariffs, man. It's insane. This has been insane. These past 5 years have been crazy for the industry itself. Studio shutdowns, studio games cancellations, a lot of things have been happening. Yet they only want to put the big blame over to the big corp. That's what they want to do, which is crazy. Now, do I defend some things the big corp does? Like that I'm happy about? Like, for example, price hikes? No. Am I happy about that? Hell no. I can't stand price hikes. I can't. It's annoying. One of the worst things that happen is all those price hikes, man. Seriously, it's crazy. It's crazy. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I said, this has been one crazy gen for everyone. So I don't understand why they want to blame the big corp. That's it. Because nobody points fingers at Sony. Sony doesn't have any first party titles. Sony doesn't have what does it? What doesn't it have? Sony also increased their service. Yeah, they defend their service, but it's pretty much the same damn thing. It's a service. Like even though a year later they get their first party games on there, that's people not buying the damn game. Uh, The hypocrisy behind everything. Yeah, but David Cohen, that's the thing though. They're always looking for that one person to blame. And Nintendo Switch, though, Nintendo Switch was the big cause of the price increase because, hey, listen, they point, like I read in the article earlier for Jess Gordon, he was saying, well, Microsoft praised their against Eddie. Hey, what happened with Nintendo? Why don't you point fingers at Nintendo that they was the ones who increased the price to 80 for digital and 90 for physical? And not only that, the old Switch from 2017 to 2018 also got an increase. This is one hell of a crazy jet, I'm telling you. Stuff I don't get, stuff I'm just still trying to understand. Yet media is not even helping, and media is not touching those basic topics. I do not know why. They'd rather go out there and fight this. They'll suggest that the traditional way of doing business in the gaming industry isn't enough. Safo, that is true. It isn't enough because listen, if PlayStation, the one who has been traditional since 1995, right? Since 1995, they've been traditional, and in 2020 decided to change their traditional business. Shit. Why don't you guys look at that too? Because I mean, if you guys see PlayStation as a leader, see PlayStation as the man, and see PlayStation as the big thing out there, look at it, focus on it, and say, okay, PlayStation, what's going on? Why are you putting your games to PC? Why? For what? Isn't console players enough? So one does it, right? And yet they don't talk about it. Everyone blame Phil. The thing is, David Cohen, they're always looking for that one person to blame. They're always looking for that one person to blame, and that's what sucks. It's always looking for that one person to blame. Now, who should we blame? I'll tell you who should we blame. The situation that's going around right now around the world. That's the situation we got to blame, man. It sucks for us because, hey, price hikes and everything. I mean, I go to a supermarket and something that was, and I'm telling you this, I go to a supermarket, something for me to buy food in my home was 4,000 pesos. Then it increased to 5, 6. Now I'm paying 8,000 pesos for groceries for me alone. That's it. 8,000 pesos, like $140 from just some groceries here in Dominican. No joke. And now should I blame? Oh, Xbox, it's your fault. Things are expensive out there. It's your fault that my gas is expensive. It's your fault that all this shit is expensive. Why don't we blame Xbox for everything? And that's the thing, though. That's the thing. They always try to blame something on Xbox. Everything that happens is all Xbox fault. Studio a game shuts down, it's Xbox fault. Contraband. Contraband has had issues. It's not even an Xbox Game Studios. It's not even an Xbox video game. Oh my god, it's a third party dev. And they couldn't complete it, man. What can we do? David Cohen, I wouldn't blame. I mean, listen. The thing is that these guys in social media, they try to, like I said, they try to go ahead and blame something. On your 40 loot, that's like 3 bags of groceries here now. There you go. See what I mean? Even Silent Cypher's telling you this. Oh, it's Xbox fault, Silent. It's their fault. David, listen. The thing is that these guys are starting to understand that this is a business. They're starting to learn that this is a business. And no matter how much passion they put into it and how much love they put into it, it's still a business. It doesn't matter. Shit, it's a business. And the only way to get the money back is by working for it. Not like, oh, let's talk about it. Oh, I love Xbox, man. Xbox, why are you... Like all this crying, that's what they do. They go out there and they cry about this and say, well, fans are upset that Xbox is looking for that 30%. Bro, why are we upset? We're playing games. Now, if they stop making games for us and they stop having Game Pass for us, then we get upset. We're like, what the hell happened here? We get upset right there. But if we're getting all this stuff, why we should be upset? And that's the thing, they love to feed the hate. They're still feeding the hate. They're still feeding people with hate, and that's what happens. I think we're the blame too. Oh, Safo. Oh. We've been asking so much for stuff. We've been asking for better graphics. We've been asking for better stuff on these games, and it's getting expensive. I mean, for the first time ever, I'm seeing, right. Like if I look back and I look at Toy Story, I look back at Avatar, for example. I look back at all these movies, right. We know the budgets behind the movies. Avatar movie cost 300 million to make. That's what it costs, 300 million to make an Avatar movie, right? How much does a video game cost? Like an Avatar movie back in the 2000s. So the thing is, we got all these games coming out for the price of 70. With that, seriously, they don't have. We have to wait till they patch it up in order to buy it because that's another issue that's happening, right? Because of everything that happened in 2020, which is like 2 or 3 years down in development. So it doesn't come out like it's supposed to. So then we sit here, we wait for like a year or so to buy it. And sometimes we say, okay, I'll buy it for 70 of those a year later, or we buy it for a discount price. Like a lot of people are doing now, they're buying discount prices. Not only that, we also saw the Circana that it told us that it's like only 4% of the gamers are buying new games. Damn, that is low. And then the rest of people are just waiting for games to come down. And not only that, Safo, here's another study that they don't bring about and talk about is that we are getting old. How are we going to get these new kids to jump from this right here, to this baby over here? How are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? They don't talk about that. They don't. All they rather do is focus on the console war because it's a thing that feeds the whole war thing. Jotei just released and didn't even chart in the top 10 games. Oh, for active users, it didn't. It didn't. These days it did. It dropped down to like I think it was 7 or 8, but it's not in the top 5 though. Even though it was on the top sales though for that month, but hey, that's gonna soon disappear. And not only that, the sad part of Yotei, and I keep on saying this, and I said this right on the dot. The sad part about Yotei was that nobody out there focused on Yotei. All the focus was on the bad Xbox news. Nobody focused on damn Yotei. The news, the media did not focus on it. The media didn't talk enough about it because they were so focused on destroying Xbox. Yotei kind of like got buried under the rug. And seriously, I hope it does well. I hope it does well because at the end of the day, if it doesn't do well, that means it's dead. And Phil Spencer is the CEO, but remember, he's also a gamer and really takes the gaming hobby seriously. I know he does. And let me tell you something. One thing he's right about is putting the games out there, right? One thing he's right about that. Because at the end of the day, with the way shit's nowadays, you got to get the money in. And leaving it on Xbox is not the key anymore. And you see it on PlayStation 2. Leaving games on PlayStation is not the key anymore. Xbox Day One when the pony game comes out, laugh a lot. I do not know. That was another one. A lot of people were like, man, even me, I include myself in. We were like, hey, we're going to get the Sony games in there. At the end of the day, we need to get them in there. We're getting the money. That's what matters. Shit. But we were saying that because we were trying to shut down the console war thing. And let me tell you something. This console war thing has caused a lot of commotion too behind all these games. And all these talks behind the games have really caused a massive problem for these video games. I don't know. Seriously. Like, for example, when a game releases, they go out there and they show you how glitch it is, and people get scared of that. I'm like, bro, stop showing how glitched the damn game is and play the damn game. They don't understand how much damage it does to that game. Just for console war stuff. That's the issues that we have nowadays, guys. That shit. We are getting old, and at the end of the day, though, it's gonna get to a point where let me give you all an example. Silent Cypher. I know he's in here and he's listening to me. Silent, I got a question for you. Do you like those long ass games that are 80, 90 hours, or you prefer the 10 to 15 hour games? Don Manchester would have killed the Xbox brand, but luckily that didn't happen. And David Cohen, let me tell you something. Here's what's funny, though. They are out so bad to kill Xbox that at the end of the day, though, At the end of the day, David Cohen, they can kill Xbox all they want, but we're gonna move it somewhere else because let me tell you something. We know what's coming on PlayStation, and we're not gonna be landing on PlayStation if Xbox dies. We're not gonna be landing on that. We're gonna be or either going to PC or either going to another hardware where we're gonna find things comfortable for us. Because PlayStation right now is still locked in into their own ecosystem, right? It still hasn't expanded like Xbox has, and we're gonna go where it has expanded to. That's what they don't see. And then I can imagine. Can you imagine, Chad? We're sitting here, we're talking PC gaming now, right? Let's go ahead and talk PC gaming, right? Street less street. Mark Cerny is a clown. I'll tell you something about Mark Cerny though. Mark Cerny though, for the stuff he does, I mean, shit, he crazy though. Mark Cerny's a crazy dude. I mean, I mean, just for the budget wise he has and on how he does the console, damn, he really does put a lot of good work into it. Look at Science Happy says, I prefer the 5 to 15 hour range for experience for most experience anymore. Louis, part of it being too busy to grind a bunch of extra content out. There you go. That's Silent talking to you. Like I said, 10 years ago, Silent, what would you prefer 10 years ago? Long games or short games? Nowadays, I'm with Silent. We want shorter games. We don't need that much of budget into these games. Like, oh, let's go out and explore. Listen, when open world games took a big thing out there, I was happy, right? I mean, there was a lot of big open world games, but it gets to a point where too many open world games are out there. We need to chill out with all these open world games. Now we need is the shorter range games. That's what we need. We need that. Make it like that. That means you don't have to spend all that budget into that game, and let us have our fun. Beat the game and move on to the next one. And for a good price too, not this $80 or $90. I mean, I understand that you're trying to get to the $80 mark, but damn. Look at this. Chat, you know what I've been playing these days? I've been playing Supermarket Simulator. I've been playing Helldivers, and now I have Power Wash Simulator installed, which I'm going to try it out. That's what I've been playing. I still have not finished Expedition 33. And also I'm playing the Battlefield campaign because I heard it was short, so that's good. Mark Cerny talks about the hardware like he was the chosen one. They all do. They all do. Street last street, they all do. Space says, yep, I'm happy with shorter games that fake gamers call trash or shovelware. I want to finish something, but leave every game halfway through. Yep, that's how it is. That's what we want, shorter games. We need that. Can you get a good RPG like Final Fantasy in the 15, 10, or 15? Not, see, that's what I mean. That's a different type of game, though, Wes Davis, because you got to grind in order to level up to fight the guys. That's JRPG. The new Pokemon game is 80. And yet, this article today, they were talking about how Xbox put the games in 80. There, everybody was backlashing at it. For over there, Nintendo, it's 80. Oh, it's okay. Yay! You're the best. I love that you increase your console price. I love that you increase the games. It's okay because I know if I buy it in a couple years, I'll probably get $100 from it. Yay! I wonder how much the physical is, though, Safo. How much is the physical game? Is it 90? Nintendo fanboys, seriously. GTA fanboys, seriously. Don't optimize your games is someone ignorant of how games are made. Just optimize is not a real thing. You think it's not a real thing though, Space Shop? Because I'll be honest with you, there are a lot of games that come out broken. Then down the road, they optimize it and make it better. Louis, I just sold through the net over 1K in a day on a Supermarket Simulator. Laugh aloud. That people keep complaining about having a line. Oh yeah, it takes time. Yeah. Then what you gotta do is Silent. Once you like level up a little bit more of the store, you hire someone, and that person does the checkout for you. And sometimes you boost them. And also, you can buy the self checkout stand. It's there in the computer. You buy the self checkout stand and put it on there too, so they can self checkout. But don't do it yet, because if you're still in the low level, don't get it yet. Trust me, don't. Still not yet. You got to open at least 2 more sections to get the self checkout out, because if not, and after you hire that person for the cashier, you're going to be in trouble. T Crap, what's up? Good morning to you, sir. It's not real. That mistake was too optimistic of CPU and GPU budget made by marketing teams who want groups looking trailers. Glorious looking trailers. Okay, I see what you mean. What really happens if they settle on art design and CPU, GPU budget? These are way too optimistic. Okay, I see what you mean. Kind of do. They will never throw shade at Nintendo. They will never throw shade at Nintendo. Yep. They're afraid of Nintendo's legal team. Of course, they're afraid of. I'm even afraid of it, man. They're suing everyone. I'm scared of Nintendo. And Nintendo, again, I have to say that, right? Because, hey, Nintendo, you're pretty cool. We love you. Just don't sue me. Please don't. And that's the crazy thing right now. I mean, that's how it is, Chad. I mean, nobody talks about the other companies and what they're doing. Everything the other company does is perfect. T-Craft, the topic is right now. We already talked about the Phil Spencer interview. We also talked about the the 30% profit margin they need to get, and that is a big mistake, and that Xbox is going to die because of the Xbox profit margin, and yada yada yada. They said that us Xbox fans are upset. I don't work for Xbox, so why should I be upset? It is what it is. I mean, if they got to get the money, and they got to get the money, and they're like, well, it came up from a passion project to a business. It's always been a business. You guys are figuring that out now? I mean, for the past Good Morning, shows, I've been talking about how Xbox is a business. Yeah, they just want Xbox just to sit there and be cool, be chill. Yeah, like no problem out here. Yeah, no shit. Like, yeah, here's the game for you for free. Yay! Go ahead and get it. How the hell are they going to pay those people off? Oh, Lord. Not only that, for example, if you guys saw in Good Morning America when Sarah Bond took you pretty much to the lab where they work on things, you saw people working there. So they work for free. When Fortnite Battle Royale hit was a performance problem, people who played PUBG complained about it being cartoon, but by lowering their expectations, they have been able to take over Battle Royale. Yep. Yeah, hey, guys, we figured that out. That, people who work at Xbox are free. They get paid with video games, free content. Mm-hmm. Seriously. It's a business. But Fortnite runs good, though. And PUBG needs to be updated a little bit more. Just a little bit more love with PUBG. Even though it's a good game, people are still playing it and having fun. It needs to have a little more updates into it. But that's the thing, though. Like, I don't understand why people are so afraid of speaking their hearts out and not speaking the truth of what's going on. Because I always sit here and try to be as honest as I can be with all these companies, right? I always try to be as honest as I can be on how I see things, right? And this is how I see it, right? And some people might agree with me, some people might not, because again, it's an opinion talk. But at the end of the day, though, right? At the end of the day, if we're going to point fingers at something, we got to point fingers at the situations that happen around the world that has been causing all this crazy shit. That's what has been causing it. Like, for example, we're doing fine until the terror situation hit. When the terror situation hit, things went up. Games with cartoon artsies tend to easy to optimize it to the fact it's not too demanding, too realistic about video game graphics like that. And I like games that have a cartoon art style. There you go. I mean, we're so focused on getting to see pores. I mean, I gotta tell you something. I was playing Battlefield, right? And in the campaign, right? I don't know if you guys, when you look at someone's eyes, you see like some red lines in the eyes sometimes. The characters did not have like the red stuff in the end. I'm not gonna go out there and say, "Hey, Battlefield, your game sucks because it didn't have the red in the eyes." Seriously, Lord. It's hard to explain. 200 characters, but yeah, of course, you can work a game 10 years and it can be great, but that's not profitable. Big B got tired of being called broke, so he changed his screen name. Now, Big B changed his screen name because we made him change his screen name on here. West Davis, we made him because he was saying that that a lot of women were asking for money. I said, well, if your name is Big B Money, of course they might think you got money. So that's why he changed his name. Then he said a lot of ladies come after him and says, nah, I got a girlfriend. That's why we call him Big B Fabio now, not the king of Xbox gaming. Xbox don't want to do a conquer situation. It's a waste of time, waste of money. When something else could be been focused on, I think future of gaming is to do smaller games, as many mentioned. Yep. That's how I see it. And that's gonna happen soon too, T Craft. You're on the dot with that one. That's gonna happen too, because the thing is, here's the thing though, right? And let me tell you what's happening. This year, I took an adventure. I said I'm gonna play a lot of long games, right? By me playing all these long games, it took me a month and a half to finish, 2 months tops to finish games. A month to 2 months, just one game, chat, just one game because I don't have the time. So imagine if I had a 10 or 15 hour game to play, that would be 2 weeks. So let's do the math, right? So it takes me literally, on average, a month and a half to finish a game, right? So we got 12 months in between divided by 1.5. I can finish 8 games in a year. No joke. 8 of these long ass games, I can finish 8 games in a year because of my time. Now, imagine, right? 12 times 4, that's 48 weeks, right? No, I think I got this wrong. So if my math is correct, right? So let me see. There's 4 weeks in a year, sometimes 5, right? 12 times 4 is 48, right? So imagine me if I got 15-hour games, right? Divided by 2, that's 24 games I'll be finishing. 24, sometimes even the 50 games I'll be finishing. No, 50 games, no, my bad. 25 to 26 games I'll be finishing during the year. Or probably 30. It depends how long the game is if I had shorter games. But when you focus on these long games, you're just playing 8 games a year. How will that do good to the other development teams out there making games? It's insane. You can spend 7 years on an amazing looking game until it sells 3 to 5 million, not 25 million like a decade ago. The other 100 million people keep playing the same live service game. Yep. SpongeBob BFBB feels like a cartoon episode of SpongeBob. Each level is the length of a regular SpongeBob episode, around 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Mhm. But that's how it is, Chad. I mean, when I sit and I do the simple math on things, right? I look at things, right? And oh Lord, I'm wearing an Xbox Dead shirt today. Or Q send it to the DM so I can show it to everyone. So, oh, here it is. Okay, never mind. So for today, chat, FarQ made me a funny one. Is that yet again? Yep. So here I am wearing my Xbox Dead shirt. There I am wearing my Xbox Dead shirt. Yep. Like always, we gotta bring that up, right? Because that's what social media wants. They want to kill Xbox all the freaking time. That's what they want to do. Jesus, the rain just won't stop. We need at the man show game damn thing. Dang it. But I'm hyped for the Magnus APU. I'm hyped for that too. But here's the thing though, like I said, we need to seriously. That's a real t-shirt, Louis. Really? I don't have to order one. I need one of those shirts on. So that way I can wear it every time I say the Xbox is dead. But we got to put a question mark to it, though. But yeah, Chad, it's unnerving. Every day the same thing. Xbox is dead, but yet nobody talks about what's going on out there. Main general thing. Why has this thing shipped or shift? Nah, it's just for Q doing AI stuff. That's not me though. I mean, that's me, but it's not. I don't have a shirt like that. Or you're joking. I should. But listen, I'm gonna make a shirt saying Xbox did and a question mark to it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a shirt just like that. Oh Lord. So real quick, chat. Let me check on the poll. We had a poll cooking for the costume, so I can order my costume today because I know for these past days I don't think people have been delivering stuff to. Here it's gonna. So I gotta order. I gotta order the costume today. And I already got the costume lined up, and I already got an idea because you guys gave me a sweet idea. You guys are gonna be laughing your butts off when it comes to that. So let me go to my channel real quick. Let me go check this post. Okay, live post. Here we go. So let's see who's winning now. On the post, we have PlayStation Fanboy 73 and Nacho Libre at 70. So people want me to dress up as Nacho Libre and 33 votes and 22 votes. So that, okay, I see now. All right. So I got an idea for that posting. Oh Lord, we're gonna have so much fun with that. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. So I'm gonna order my costume today, guys. Costume will be coming in soon. Yep, it's gonna be coming soon, chat. Coming soon to a theater near you. Crazy Louis costume, just for you guys to have fun. Mm. So let's see now what's cooking. Let's see what else is on the news. There hasn't been that much of things. Just slander, slander, slander. Bad talks about Xbox. Yep, that's all it is. Nothing said about PlayStation. Ah. So Fallout Season 2 comes out on December 17th. That's good. Danny Pena went out there to visit, I think. I don't know if he did, though. Gotta check out his videos, though. See if we went over there and visit. Let's see now. What's cooking out here? Hmm. Let's see now. What's cooking on the news? Let's see what else I can find. Next year, you have to be WWE Bastion Booger. What? Why should I be Bastion Booger? FarQ says it's crazy what's going on on Xbox. It's releasing game after game, but the media focus on the other stuff. If it be true, it's not like they don't care about games. FarQ UOT came out. UOT, a PlayStation first party studio came out, and the whole focus was Xbox is dead. That's all it was. Xbox is dead. That's all it was. That was the main focus. Xbox is dead. Xbox not going anywhere. It's dead. Oh no. Xbox on fire. It's just the Xbox tax. Well, that does exist though. That does exist. But anyway, I don't know why gaming media doesn't focus on games or gaming rumors because I'll be more excited to talk about game rumors. Like for example, like I said, we got a Halo to be shown today. We're gonna see Halo later on today, chat. We're gonna have some fun. It seems like rain is starting to pick up again here. Man, when is this rain gonna go away? Please, sunlight, come out. I'm tired of like every time. Like, look, Every time I turn off the lights, it's just pitch black. Let me show you guys. Oh, I can turn it off from here. That's right. I got a smart house. Hold on. It's pitch black here. I'm not kidding you. It's insane. I'm tired of this darkness, man. It's crazy. We need some sunlight. So, see our room. Okay, here we go. Look how dark it is. And it's 11:21. And look how pitch black it is, chat. I'm not kidding you. It's dark. Well, I mean, for me, it looks dark. For you guys, it looks kind of bright, though. But there you go. See? It's dark in here. It's been dark for like the past 4 days. It's depressing. Eh. Even though I wanted some rain to come by because it's been hot, but damn, I like this though. Jesus. The new Halo will be optimized though. Hey, I hope it is. I can't wait to see it. That's gonna be a 1 p.m. thing. We're gonna see new Halo. And chat, embrace yourself just in case we see the new Halo saying, oh, it's gonna be released for PS5. Just in case we know that Mita's gonna go out there, kill the Xbox again, and yada 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 yada. Because again, the rake is always there. Yep. They never miss it. Yeah, I'm still bright though, but it's pitch black though. No kidding. It's pitch black out here. Like I can see like it's foggy. Like my room is like, eh. You know, 4K, it's like wintertime over there in Europe, right? When there's wintertime, it's usually not that bright. Usually like kind of darkish. You know, it's like that here. It's been raining for like I said, for the past 4 or 5 days. It's insane. Usually I get my best sleep when it rains. Nice, Safo, nice. I do too. I've been getting some good sleep these days. That's a good thing. Because when it rains, you get some good sleep. But the thing is, when you got a bad storm here, you got to pay attention, if water hops in. Like, for example, today when I went in the bathroom, I was like, why do I have a puddle, like a small puddle in the bathroom? And it was running through the window. So now I got to, like next week, I got to buy some more silicone to put silicone on the window so that way it doesn't drip into the bathroom. But it's crazy. It's all this rain that's causing this. And also sometimes it fills up on the. Let me see if this has got water in there. No, it doesn't. Okay, good. Because the way my windows are shaped, it gets water in there, man. Oh, sometimes it starts dripping from that. But yeah, it's been good for us at least here. Hasn't been that crazy bad, but yeah. Especially, I mean, my house though, it's crazy. Like I have to go out sometimes, go outside and grab a bucket, grab a mop, and just throw water out. When you moved the camera the other day, it looked like British. There you go. That's what it is, though. It's never like this far, kids. It's always bright. Like here, the sun is always shining, and it's hot as hell, though. It's hot as hell. Lately, it's been 30 to 35 degrees Celsius, so that's like 105, 110 here. But with this rain, I mean, I'm cold. I'm sitting here and I'm freezing. I'm freezing. No joke. Like last night, I had to wear like long clothes to sleep because it was so cold. That never happens here. It's been cold like crazy. Hmm. Let's see if I can get one more thing in here. Like I said, 1 p.m. today, Halo being announced. Let's go. Good stuff to talk about on Monday, baby. Let's go. Yes. Yeah, I know you guys use Celsius, but some people use Fahrenheit. That's why I had to mention it because here we use Celsius too. And it's weird though. We use inches for height and pounds for weight though. But over there, in the UK is kilos and stuff like that, right? Yeah, it's kind of tough. Yeah, I had to get used to the Fahrenheit too. Yep, it's tough. It sometimes happens to me. Yeah, but it's been raining like crazy, crazy. Chat, give me 1 second. I gotta give my uncle something. I'll be right back. Can you guys hold up for a second? Fuck you. Hold the fort. I'll be right back. I don't know where I put my keys at. It's been raining these days. I don't know where the hell I put my keys at. Uh-oh. I can't find them, chat. I gotta go downstairs, though. Shoot. Sorry about that, Chad. Oh my God, it took me a while. I'm so sorry, Chad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, Chad. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Chad. Holy shit. Yeah, my uncle took me like a couple minutes down there because, we had to. Oh, man, Chad. I'm so sorry, man. Seriously, my apologies, Chad. My apologies. Yeah, we had to do something real quick. Yeah. He was asking me questions about the new bike, and I had to show him something real quick. And yeah, that's why it took me a while. Damn, I was like, Uncle, I'm live. He's like, yeah, but wait, we got to do this. I'm like, Uncle, I'm live. I'm live. He's like, wait. I'm like, oh, Lord. Luis just, it's not helping this uncle. Let's be honest. No, if I really, listen, if I had to take a dump, I would say, Chad, I have to go take a dump. I would literally say it live. Yeah, I would say it that way. And also, I had a bag on my back, so yeah. Sorry about that, chat. Sorry it took me a while, but I'm here now. I'm here back again. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry it took me a while. Damn, how long was I? How long was I gone though? I gotta check later on earlier before. I think it was like 5 minutes or something. Man, my bad. Sorry about that, chat. My bad. So, chat, like I was saying, Halo today, and that's about it. Let's see now. Like I said, brace yourself just in case it says PS5 on the dot. We're gonna see people go flat out crazy today. And yeah, we're probably gonna see someone out there. I'm not gonna say the name, saying that the Master Chief is too fat. Nah. Yeah, I guess that's it for news, chat. That's it for news. Anything else you guys want to talk about before I head out? I'm so sorry, chat. I'm serious. I'm apologizing though. Probably only Beyonce singing Halo. Oh, hey, can you imagine that? Beyonce sitting up stage singing Halo? That would be freaking awesome. It's like, I'm a single lady. I'm a single lady. I'm a single chief. I'm a single chief. Yeah, can you imagine that? Oh, Lord. Silent, why you always got to slander me like that? He's taking a dump. Take a dump, I would say, chat, look, I got to go to the bathroom. So, and not only that, I would end the show because it wouldn't be polite. Since Xbox is dead. I mean, T-Crap, I don't know how many times they killed Xbox this past month. Xbox has been dead like 50 times this past month. So Joey, the Phantom Cracker, said it's been killed like 863 times, he says. That he's counted for, though. I'm okay with Halo going. They need more players. Yep. I'm okay with that, too. Safo, that's the attitude. That's the attitude we got to have. That's the attitude we gotta have the shot that and the love we gotta show. Oh, guys, Mouse PI is finally coming out on March 19, 2026. Thank God. I'm waiting for that game too. Jesus, so long. They are going to announce a new skins for Halo Infinite. That's all we're getting for day. No, Silent, we're getting new Halo footage from the Halo remake they're making. Come on, Silent. Come on. Don't kill it like that. No. No. Damn, Pokemon Legends ZA sold 5.8 million copies in the first week. Wow, that's crazy. Damn. I wish I had something like Pokemon. John Halo chronically is more than 100 pounds. Remember, I mean, there was a guy out there complaining that, oh, the Master Chief looks pretty chubby for me. That's not a proper way to run. I'm like, bro, it's armor. What's the point? I mean, listen. I mean, let's be honest though, and I gotta say this the right way. Y'all remember when Batman Begins came out? Louis, Fallout Day was Apollo garbage. What a missed opportunity. Yeah, I agree. They should have announced New Vegas remake or remaster. That would have gotten people way excited. It would have gotten a lot of people happy. I mean, I would have been happy because I really want to play Fallout Vegas. I want to try it out because a lot of people tell me it's the best Fallout out there. But it sucks they didn't remaster that thing. It sucks they didn't. But David Cohen, like I was saying though, remember Batman Begins, right? When you watch the movie Batman Begins, I mean, his armor was pretty big. And then the next Batman, it got smaller and smaller and smaller. We need a Crazy Louis day. Yes, sir, we do. Yes, we do. My brother Maurice, the game tester. Yes, we do, sir. We need a Maurice and Louis day. That's what we need, man. Maurice and Louis day. Can you imagine having a day of me? Hmm. Man, I sure wish I could find a couple Crazy Louis out there. That would be nice, though. A couple Crazy Louis out there. The world will be a better place with a couple Crazy Louis out there. Yep. Causing mayhem, causing havoc. Yep. It would be better. Yes, sir, it would be. Crazy Louis Day. Imagine that. The hell? Oh. Wow, J Rock's account has been suspended. Uh oh. Damn. That's crazy. Wait, so the Brock Ally X did not turn off during that Final Fantasy scene like the PlayStation did? Uh oh. They're showing it up. Yep. All right, let's see now. So pretty much media's today's focus on is the 30% profit margin Xbox needs to make. Yep, that's all the focus on is for today. No good news. Like I said about the what's it called? The mouse PI? Oh crap. Oh Lord, and Nadella getting his big fat paycheck. Yep. That's another one too. Yep. There we go. That's all media's focus on today. Nothing else. No games, no nothing. Oh, speaking of which, I knew I had to say something about something. Hold on. Hold on, chat. I saw something I gotta talk about. And I was like, what does this have to do with anything? So, chat, let me show you this real quick. I know I have one more thing to add to today's show. Right here. So we got the Outer Worlds review, right? Nice. We got some Outer Worlds review to review. Obsidian sequel does little to stand out in the RPG genre. They give it a 3 out of 5. This is VGC, right? And what's funny is we're talking about a game itself, right? This is the game. This is Outer Worlds 2. We got to talk about Outer Worlds 2 in general. What I don't understand is this right here. However, in the modern world, it's impossible to divorce these theoretics from the fact that Obsidian is an Xbox game studio under Microsoft, a company that has perpetually laid off workers and shutter studios in recent times. Some of the quotes provided by Xbox spokesperson ring similar bells to the corporate talk you can find in the Outer Worlds 2, such as saying that redundancies were made to enhance our efficiency. Seriously? Seriously. Now we're bringing what's happening to the company to a video game review. Wow. Wow. Really? That is crazy. Instead of saying, Obsidian, you focus on releasing too many games, you lost a little bit of touch in Outer Worlds because this year you released a bunch of games. But no, you got to go out there and talk about Xbox Game Studios and yeah. It's got to be hard to walk in futuristic power armor like that. Yeah, it's got to be hard. It's got to be hard to write about that. But seriously, like I don't understand why. And this is the review to this game, right? Talking about the Outer Worlds 2 review. Yeah, we got to talk about what happened in the company for the whole year. We had to add that into the conversation. Oh, pretty much like a Jess Corden thing. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Crazy, guys, crazy. Crazy. I mean, I saw that and I was like, oh, damn. I saw that out there. Gonna have a fun video today. Oh, what is it gonna be? Is it gonna be about the guy that does Morbius? God of War. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. Oh. Can't wait to check that video out. Remember, guys, man, I gotta switch everything around, Maurice. I gotta delete the PlayStation tester, the Xbox tester, and the Nintendo tester. I gotta add your new channel in there. Well, not the new channel, it's basically the Xbox tester channel, but yeah. I gotta add all that stuff in there. I totally forgot about that. Yep, I gotta switch that around. Yep. Let me see if it still gets to there. Let me see now. The Xbox tester. Let me see if it still opens up. Nope. Okay. I see now. Yeah, I gotta switch it around later on. I gotta work on some things here on the channel later on. Yep. I have to. Gonna have to. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. All right. So let's see what else is cooking out there. Because, like I said, I had to talk a little bit about that because, damn, that's crazy. It's 9 years from a Project Pillars of Eternity. Basically, the Xbox tester channel. Yeah, but the weird thing is, I click on it, but it says the YouTube channel doesn't exist. So I have to go in there and do some fixing now. It says this page isn't available. Sorry about the try searching for something else. It says. So yeah, we gotta do some changes right there. Yeah. We gotta make some changes. Yes, yes, yes. We gotta make some changes. Yes, yes, yes. Talks the most ponies are absolutely dumb. All right, so let's see. Hmm. Yeah, Chad, I guess that's it. I mean, there's no new news. All right, got it. Perfect. All right, there you go. Okay, let me see how is it here. Okay, I see now. Okay, perfecto. There you go. We'll fix that later on, buddy. We'll fix that later on. So you can get that in general, which is good. So, chat, listen up. The crazy ones gotta go, chat. Like I said, we still got rain coming. Party's gonna pick up a little bit in a little while. So, yeah, I gotta pay close attention to that. I gotta take care of things on here at home. Gotta clean some stuff because the water came in. Last night we had a little bit of water come in, so I cleaned up a little bit this morning, but I still gotta finish cleaning up because I had to dry the floor, take some water out with the broom. But yeah, I gotta pass them up again for the 300th time this past 4 days. Yep, I've been mopping, sweeping, mopping, sweeping, mopping, sweeping like a crazy dude. Yep, and I gotta throw some stuff into the laundry because I gotta return some stuff tomorrow because it's just been crazy. It's been crazy raining. Yep, housewife Lou. That's how it's been. Tester, I mean, it's crazy because the thing is, when it rains like this, sometimes rain comes in, and man, like a lot of people here in Dominican Republic, stay safe, watch out, don't go out. That's my big recommendation. Don't go out. I know some people probably are going to work, but it sucks that they're going to work under this storm. But man, it's been crazy, crazy 3 or 4 days here. It's just been rain, 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 nonstop rain, flooding, lots of flooding. And the thing is, there's a lot of videos going out there. I don't know which one is real or not because people are picking up footage from last year and stuff like that. Yeah. So, chat, real quick. I know there's still 14 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Also, hit that bell. Just remember, Demo Flow Gaming is on right now. Go over there and say Crazy Louis sent you. Tell him I said hi. Like I said, I'm gonna go right now and clean some stuff. But if he's still on, I'll probably hop in and say, "Hey, what's up, Demo Flow?" and say hi to him. Probably do that, after I clean a little bit here. Let's see. I hope I clean everything neat. Yep. So, chat, like always, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing. I'll tell you what I've been playing. I was talking about it earlier. I've been playing Supermarket Simulator. I've been having a blast just building my supermarket, having so much fun, taking care of those thieves in the market, man. It's been a good game, which you can turn it off in settings, but hey, it'll make the game a little bit more boring. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. I've been seriously playing that Supermarket Simulator. It's been a fun game, just taking some time to relax. Got a little bit away from Helldivers, for completing what I have to finish is just like 3 or 4 more things on the ship. I think it's 3 more things I got to collect. Got to get more stuff in it. Doom after I going to play Gears of War Reloaded. Nice, 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 nice. So, yeah, I've been playing the Supermarket Sim. Been having a blast with that game. I gotta start playing Keeper. Perfect weekend to play Keeper because there's literally nothing to do because it's just going to rain from tomorrow to the next day. It's just not gonna stop raining. That's what's gonna happen, chat. That's what's gonna happen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All the way. And chat, sorry I had to make you guys sit for a while earlier because the thing was that my uncle came by. Go do your chores shortly. Yeah, yeah. I gotta do. It's real quick though because I already took the majority out, so I gotta remop again and that's it. I'll be done in a couple minutes. Because yeah, like I said, water came in the house. It's normal for these storms. It's crazy rain. Yep, it's rain. Yeah, sorry I left you guys hanging out for a little bit, but my uncle took a little while because he was explaining me a couple things with the motorcycle, and I was like, okay, okay, okay. I was like, I'm live, uncle. I gotta go up. But just he needed to tell me a couple things. But yeah, other than that, everything good. But chat, thank you all for hanging out with me today on this very short, awesome episode. Thank you guys for your super chats. Thank you all for your memberships. Again, and sorry for leaving you hanging, guys. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Love you guys to death. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. We're gonna talk some Halo. We're gonna see that trailer come out and have our fun. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see what brings up to the channel. But chat, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so I can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, and I do mean a beautiful and awesome Friday and weekend. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast when we do come back at 7 p.m. ET with Sabo, the Big Blue Man, Silent Cipher, right here, this very same YouTube channel. And on Fridays, which is today, if they invite me, they do XPI en Español with Elvis, Metal Berserker, and Aliencita. Yes, sir. Right there. It's the description's right there down below for you to click on the channel. If it's Spanish, go ahead and subscribe to us so that way they can keep on growing. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Little Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you got to hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on, talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Guys, again, have a beautiful Friday and an awesome weekend. I will see you guys on Monday morning on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one.